These villages have remained like this for thousands of years. When I was growing up as a child, there used to be a village with neighbors within yards of each other. But in the 70s, they disbanded and they are living miles apart. This has left the elderly and the vulnerable more or less without the community support that they need. I need your support because I think these people can have better living. I need your support because, one, I want to bring these communities back together. And I want to do that by building better housing with electricity and running water. And that will I will need finances for solar panels. I will need finances for building these houses. And then I need an irrigation system. So I will need money for that. And the reason why I need all of these things is that once these communities are brought together, they have to know that this is what better life looks like. And then this irrigation system is for them to actually, because there's lots of younger people and some older people who are still able to work, that they could cooperatively work this land. And when they work the land, they can have beef farming, they can have dairy farming, they can have poultry farming, they can have fisheries, they can grow the various kind of crops throughout the year, and they don't have to wait for the rainy season. And the money that they make, once they've paid their outgoings, they can share cooperatively. It is not going to be an easy endeavor because these people are used to just having handouts, and then they think, well, that's it, I'm going to blow this on this, and another time will come when they give me something. I need them to have a work ethic. So that means that I would need to employ someone who is going to educate them about this is how you deal with this kind of farming. This is how you deal with this kind of farming, so that they learn how to run a poultry farm, how to run a dairy farm, how to grow certain kind of crops, and that kind of thing. Once they're all educated, they can be left to it, and once they're left to it, they can obviously see that this is what they're working for, and hopefully that will change everybody's work ethic, and everybody else can learn. All the other villages which are disbanded can learn from that and start coming together, and maybe that endeavor can borrow money to this other village, and so we can start building communities with better standards of living. I need your help, because this is the opportunity. I really need your help. And if I hadn't lived that kind of life, I probably wouldn't have come and thought of this idea. I started this podcast to counsel myself, but then I realized that maybe I can make a difference. Could you please be a patron and support my podcast? And that is what that money is going to be used for. And at some point, you will be able to come and see this endeavor. And I'm hoping that throughout the world, they'll be able to see this endeavor and actually start saying, if we are giving money to for support, to various African countries, this is what we want to see with it. Because I really haven't seen anything from all the millions and trillions of monies poured into Africa. But instead, I do believe that it's only gone into the politicians' pockets. But what I want to see is the ordinary person from the roots. I want to see them improving. I want to see that their standards of living are not still what it used to be 1,000 years ago. Please be a patron. These villages have remained like this for thousands of years. When I